Okay, yay, happy Monday, happy team call. I am super excited. Tonight is a fun topic. I'm really excited about this. I've been looking into it all day, and the more research I do on it, the more I'm getting pumped for it. I think it's going to be such a game changer for all of us. And so we'll get into that. But first, like I said, I want to shout out some new girls on the call, aka Sammy. Sammy, can you unmute yourself and just tell us who you are and where you're from and what you do?
Here, hold on. Let me try to get this thing out. Where am I? Can't see anything now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I've got my headphones in. I'm at my parents' house for the last couple of days, so I'm kind of a mess at the moment. But I was going to turn the video back on, but now I can't figure it out.
It's weird on your phone.
Yeah, it's over. Oh, I'm in the dark.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, there I am. Hi. Okay, so what's going on?
So I just want you to say hi to the group, tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do, who's your coach.
Oh, I'm Sammy. I grew up in Livonia area. And I've been in Bloomfield pretty much the last 10 years with my fiance, and now we have a son. He's going to be 16 months here. And I've known Shannon for about pretty close to 10 years now, because I met her through Justin. And I've been doing Beachbody for on and off for like 3 years, and then Shannon became a coach, and I was excited for that, and got back into it with her. And still on and off, but now I'm pretty committed since the beginning of January. So this has been the time that's really made it click this time around, and now I feel like I'm in a real routine and getting it figured out. I'm really happy with it right now.
Yeah, I've seen your results. You look amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yep, I'm hoping my sister and my mom get on board with me and see if I can get some other people. So excited about that.
Yay! I'm so happy you're here. Yay! All right, I don't think we have any other new people this week, but yay! Hopefully more to come. Okay.
Yeah, so, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be talking all about bod groups. So if you guys have not heard, bod groups is going to be the new thing. Okay, so most of you, I think most of us run our boot camps, our challenge groups through the My Challenge Tracker app. Bod groups is basically going to come in and revamp all of that. My Challenge Tracker, as you know it, is actually going to disappear, and some of you might be like, yay, and some of you might be like, oh, but I promise you it's going to be a good thing. And actually, ironically, if any of you are experiencing this, apparently it's a thing, and it's actually happening to a lot of people. More and more people are having like glitches with signing into My Challenge Tracker right now. I don't know if it's because of all of the updates and stuff that they're currently doing to get this ready to launch, but I have had more girls reach out to me saying they've had issues logging in. Like, I've never had issues, and just like this last week I've had like 2 or 3 girls message me. So just know that that's happening. I guess customer service isn't giving really any answer. Yes, it's very annoying, and I feel bad, and I'm just, again, now that you know about, hopefully you've heard about it, this isn't completely new to you, but let them know that the update is coming. So, in the meantime, just be checking in with them one-on-one and be like, I'm sorry, because there's really not much more that you can do right now. Okay. All right. So first thing, before I dive into my presentation, let me just share my screen because we have another exciting thing happening this weekend. So many of you know everything in the world has been canceled. Not really, but mostly. So we are actually having our first ever virtual super weekend. If you watched the National Wake Up Call today, Carl was on and he was talking about kind of like what's sort of coming with this weekend, and it sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. So it looks like it's going to start at 2 p.m. Eastern, Eastern Central Time. So put it on your calendar. I know most of us were already kind of planning to go to that this weekend, but obviously now that it's virtual, please still make this a priority. Just again, it's never been done before. We are in a very unique time in the sense that a lot of stuff that's happening, and again, I know they're going to do something with Summit. I don't know what it's going to be, but they're going to do some sort of something when Summit comes around, whether it's recognition or, you know, some sort of kind of thing. And you just want to be able to showcase what it is we're a part of. You want to show people like what it is that's going on and what Super Weekend is and all of that stuff. So stay tuned for more deets. If you want to check in on, it looks like FAQ 9794. I'm sure in the Beachbody Champions page is where you can still stay up to date with a lot of this stuff. If you guys aren't members of Beachbody Champions, you need to be members of Beachbody Champions, okay? That's where a lot of this info is coming out. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. And then before we have Rachel. Oh, Rachel, we'll have you introduce yourself at the end of the call. So you guys, oh shit, oh my God, I almost just swore. Trying not to, I don't know why I've been weird about swearing today. Like I don't, like as if I don't swear. Let me see if I can pull that up again. I'm so mad at myself. I had all my videos pulled up. So I want to kick off the call sharing this video, and you probably already saw this call, but I love it. I think it really, again, shows like what bod groups is going to be more like what the cool features are going to be with the new bod groups. Okay. So you guys can see my screen, right? Okay. Okay. So obviously that was, you know, tailored towards moms, but what I love is what it shows how interactive this is going to be. So one of the things that I'm most excited about this is because you guys probably know my challenge tracker is awesome because of the fact that we are able to use all the tracking features. It syncs up with Beachbody On Demand. A lot of people love that because they don't really, you know, it automatically will bring up your workout and all, you can track your measurements. A lot of things that Facebook doesn't have. We also know that Facebook gets really loud, okay? People tend to get really distracted on Facebook. There was a big period of my business where a lot of people like didn't have Facebook. So my challenge tracker has always been kind of ideal for that. You know, even if you don't have Facebook, you can still use this. Well, I love this because it's like they're going to combine the best of both worlds, okay? So all the interactive features that you have through Facebook, and I know a ton of coaches that run their groups through Facebook. and they can do like the continual threads. They can go live, you know, you can do the units and all of these things. The way that it's laid out in the benefits of Facebook is going to be basically combined, not just with my challenge tracker, but it's going to be combined with all of BOD, our back office, and all these things. So let me share my screen again. So here's basically like the lowdown. So like I said, my challenge tracker is going to disappear. So don't get freaked out. Don't worry about it. And like I said, I'm pretty sure all of you run your group right now on my challenge tracker, which is amazing. That's what you want to be doing. But at the end of April, and I believe the official launch date is April 24th, that will completely go away. What will happen is that everything, all your people that are currently in your My Challenge Tracker groups, and all of your existing groups, retired groups, all of those things are going to be automatically transferred over to your BOD group portal, okay? So this FAQ 7408 literally has every question you could possibly think of when it comes to BOD groups, okay? So this is where there's so many things, but basically any little question that you could possibly think of, or any kind of question that you can anticipate your challengers or people wondering. Most specifically, people are going to worry about whether or not their measurements and before pictures and all that stuff are going to disappear. The answer is no. All of that will get transferred over. So if you want more info, make sure you write that FAQ down and you can go look this up. But there are so many. Okay, so basically, like I said, everything is going to be combined. So a lot of you already have experienced, I know many of you have gotten tons of customer leads this month. So if you're a new coach, once you hit Emerald, if you're hitting Success Club, and more specifically, if you're hitting like Success Club 10, if you're hitting at least Success Club, but Success Club 10 is better, you get what's called these customer leads. Okay, so basically you get people that are signing up for BOD through Beachbody On Demand or Team Beachbody, buying product. They're getting assigned to coaches. And obviously with everything that's going on, I think he said 874,000. There's been like a ridiculous surge, like increase in numbers of people that are using Beachbody On Demand right now, obviously, with the gyms being closed and all this stuff. So that means that much more surplus of coaches. I've had more interaction in my email from customer leads than I've ever had in my entire 2.5, almost 3 years of coaching. So this is going to be huge because that's all going to be combined. So basically your share cart, your coach office, all your contacts and your coach website is all going to be all in one place, and it's all going to be accessed through your Beachbody On Demand app. Again, I don't quite know how this is going to look, right? I don't know where we're going to go when we log into BOD and how it's going to be. That, again, you're just going to have to keep your eyes and ears open for upcoming stuff in the next few weeks. And obviously, I'm sure there's going to be more talk about this as it gets imminently closer. But it's going to make it so much easier for us to market. So one of the common questions that I get, and I'm sure a lot of you get, is like, do you have a link you can send me with more info? And that is like the stumping question, because one, you don't want to send them to your coach website. Two, you don't want to send them directly to the challenge group, challenge pack link, because then they can just get lost in Beachbody land, and then they might just purchase it on their own and or whatever. They immediately just look at the price and they don't understand the value of everything that they're getting, right? So the thing that's going to be automatically generated with this that's so awesome is you're going to get a group listing page, okay? So basically, like, think about it like a Facebook profile. Your basically coach profile is going to be what you can send to these people with your current group, aka I run an ongoing group. It can be an ongoing group, or you could do a monthly group, could do a program specific group, whatever you want, just like you can right now. you can send them like basically to a landing page that's describing your group, you as a coach, and also describing your group, what it's about, what it includes, what you need for the group. So basically when someone asks for more info, if you know, beyond your one-on-one conversation, you can send them a link that will take them right to this landing page with your coach ID, your, you know, linking to share cart. They can literally request to sign up for the group right from that page. So you'll get a request that this person wants to join your group, and then you'll again be linked back into having that conversation with them of getting them started with what they need, right? So that's amazing. Okay, this also is going to be shareable, and what you'll be like when people get customer leads get assigned to you, again, they're going to be able to see this listing page, see the groups that you're running, and be able to request access to your group. Okay, so it's going to make marketing so much easier for you. Okay, the other thing is, like, again, it makes it much more simple, like I said. So as you got, tons of us have customers, right? Customers that maybe just have BOD, customers that sign up for quarterly BOD, and you know how easy it is to kind of lose track of those customers, especially if they aren't, you know, they drop off or they, you know, whatever. Now you're going to be able to, again, like really easily market and invite monthly to your customers through this coach portal, because all of it's going to be linked. All right. So think about like your Google Streak and how you want, you know, send your monthly newsletters, or you send emails, and you categorize all your coaches, customers, and whatever, however you do it. You're going to have that right through this, you know, your BOD group, your coach portal. Okay. So that's like probably the hugest value right there, is just the fact that you're going to be able to really market yourself and your group so much more professionally, so much easier. I feel like it's just going to make a huge difference, especially just with the really connecting and converting these random, you know, virtual stranger customers to really bringing them in, letting them know like that there's a community that they can be a part of, and that they, you know, it's not just some random coach. They really can put the face to the name, right? So that's the huge thing. And then obviously, like I said, the big perks for like that I'm excited about are just all of the Facebook type interactive pieces, right? So being able to, obviously we can like things, but we can now react. We're going to be able to use emojis. There's going to be like threaded comments. You can, we'll be able to go live. I saw in FAQ, just FYI, that they're like, because obviously in that video you could see like she was going live, right? So they were like, will you be able to do live video? As of right now, no, but this is at like they're literally making it, like writing the like making it a thing right now. Like they're literally, you know, working on making that happen. Cause like, dang, there are so many times that I wish I could just go live. Like if I could just share my Sunday meal prep and go live and share like meal prepping tips, or go live for just longer than 3 minutes. Like, oh my God, so many times. So I'm excited for all of those things. These are all of the pros, in my opinion. So basically, all you need to do for prep is you just need to make sure that you're currently running your group in My Challenge Tracker, okay? Because like I said, you want everyone, like, although it's going to have all these, you know, extra features and, you know, awesome things, and it's going to be new, everyone should already be used to it, if, you know, pretty much used to how it works with the logging and all of that stuff, if they're using My Challenge Tracker. So I don't think any of you use Facebook groups, but if you by chance do, this is actually just more specifically important for you to express to your newer coaches or anybody that's bringing on new people. You want to bring them in like into My Challenge Tracker. Okay. You can still, coach admins and all those features will still be in BOD groups. So what we currently do, you know, typically having new coaches come in and inviting right to your group initially until they, you know, get a few customers, coaches or whatever of their own. And then usually like month 2, they go on and they start their own group. you can still keep it that way, having all your new coaches be admins in your groups for their first month, this current month right now, and then let them transition over to bod groups with you, and then let them start their own group then, right? So just kind of trying to, again, make this transition kind of as smooth as possible, because the worst thing that could happen is that you don't talk about this, or you're not at all prepared, and then bod groups launches, and then people become completely like deer in headlights, like what the F are they supposed to do? Okay, so let them come over and learn it with you, all right? So I think that will make for a much smoother transition over to the groups. And then obviously the whole marketing piece. So like, that's really all I have on it so far. There's not a whole ton of information out there other than the FAQ. So that's why I wanted to share with you guys this video from Carl.
Hey, I've been getting a lot of questions lately on just what I've been getting a lot of questions lately on just what is this application called bod groups, which we're launching in late March, which goes full steam ahead in April. And it's really very simple. And I'm going to give you a tip on how you can get ahead of the curve and start to take advantage, or be ready to take advantage of bod groups when it launches. Now, first off, really what it is we're combining our My Challenge Tracker app with our e-commerce, plus access to our bod content and coach tools, so it's easier for you to invite people to your groups, manage your groups, and market your groups. So it's basically my site, Coach Office, Beachbody On Demand, the e-commerce Share a Cart application, and of course My Challenge Tracker app. Now, all of this is being designed to help coaches easier create and market groups. So that means you're going to be able to do things like import and manage your contacts. You're going to be able to do things like integrate Share a Cart directly into your group, so that when you share a cart with a recommendation for getting Shakeology and access to Beachbody On Demand, that's going to be in the Share a Cart, and it's going to bring people right into your group. You're also going to have access to the Beachbody On Demand content from right within the group. So while your group is interacting and supporting each other, people will be able to access their bod content and their nutrition content right from within the app. There's going to be an incredible group experience where you can share photos, share videos, share the whole experience, all integrated into the Beachbody On Demand content. We're going to have activity tracking and sharing across the platform. And at the end of the day, some of the most important stuff is going to be about how easy it is for you to invite and encourage people to invite within your group. Now, here's how you get ahead of the curve before the launch, okay? When we launch bod groups, it will basically be a major upgrade to My Challenge Tracker app. That means that right now, if you're building groups in the My Challenge Tracker app, we will port those over to the new application when this whole thing launches in late March and early April. That means that right now, if you're building groups in My Challenge Tracker app, those groups will then immediately be in the bod groups application when we launch it. That means right now, with the launch of Bar Blend and 4 weeks of the prep and 6 weeks of the work, and so many people starting challenge groups, we've got people doing 80-day obsession and Morning Meltdown 100 and Lift 4 and Body Beast and P90X and Transform 20, all the programs. Like, we've got so many groups happening right now. If you were to integrate those groups into My Challenge Tracker app right now, that way people are they're on their phones on My Challenge Tracker app, and they're basically tracking, here it is, they're tracking their Shakeology consumption, which helps keep them consistent. They're tracking their workouts. So this functionality will still exist in bod groups. So you go in there, I'm having my Shakeology right now, boom, let's add a photo of it. Hey, I don't know, I'm gonna need to take a photo of it. I can do this. Take a photo, a little selfie. No, I'll just take a photo. There we are. And then I post it. Use the photo. Now my group knows that I took my Shakeology today because I shared it with the group. Anyway, the point is you're getting your challengers in the habit of getting a daily dose of dense nutrition, in the habit of tracking their workouts so that when bod groups start now, you've got a team that is ready to go and ready to take advantage of some of the major incentives that we're going to put in place when we launch bod groups in late March. So you heard it here first. We're going into super weekend, and so many groups are starting right now. I want you to get ahead of the curve. Set up, whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 people, set up a group in my Challenge Tracker app so that you've already got a little bit of a head start with starting a bod group when it launches at the end of March. All right, that's my tip for the day. Hope you're having a good one. I hope you're getting your workout done, and make sure to get your daily dose of dense nutrition. Drink your Shakeology. I am.
Oh my God, you cracked me up. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about the bod group? Anybody? So what I would recommend for you guys that have new coaches is, like I said, initially right now, let them invite to your group, just like you normally would. Let them be admins, let them invite to your group. But as we get to the end of the month, I would encourage you to have them start their own group, even if they only have, like he said, the 3 or 4, however many challengers. That way that group will get converted right over to the bod group. So it'll already kind of be created for them. All right. So that way, then when they log into bod groups, they'll already see their group there and have something to work with. I don't think that it will be a huge deal if that's not how it directly happens. But like I said, if you've got people starting right now, there's still like a couple weeks. I don't think this is launching until April 24th. So you've got time, for people to start getting their feet wet, inviting people in, getting them started, all that stuff. But then letting them branch off after they've seen how you kind of do things to start their own group. Okay. And if you didn't catch the National Wake Up Call, like I said, listen to it. But he talked about, his incentive there is like the people that get the most people to start a group between April 24th and like May 7th or something like that, have the chance to win the private jet. You and 5 of your friends get to fly in his private jet to leadership and or summit or whatever event that is happening for you, whatever you're invited to, obviously. So pretty cool. But like I said, I think the most important thing is that you just are getting people exposed to my challenge tracker, so that they are familiar with that and all the features that come along with that. All right. No questions? Okay. All right, guys. Oh, Rachel, real quick. Unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the group. So who you are, where you from, what do you do? Hi.
Hi, my name is Rachel. I am from New Mexico. I'm way over here. I'm a nurse. I'm a nursing professor currently, so I'm not actually out in the field. I'm at home teaching from home, but I'm also a student. I'm finishing up my master's in English Lit and creative writing, and I'm a new coach. So that's what I'm doing. Busy.
So busy. And you're making like all of the masks. I see.
Yes, here's my little setup right now. I still have a ton going on right now. That's what I'm doing. So I keep getting more orders. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm not charging for them. I'm just giving them out to whoever. And so it's gotten pretty crazy. I had one clinic ask for 50. So me and my sister were like burning up the sewing machines.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy, but we got them done and we got them sent off. So the next order that I have is 30 for another clinic. So I'm working on those, but yeah, it's been crazy. But I recruited my first 2 people yesterday. So I got them in, 2 days ago, and then yesterday they got started, and today they started their workouts and all that stuff, and they're excited, and I'm excited, and it's awesome.
Yay! I'm so happy you're here and you made it on. Yay!
Thank you.
So excited. Yep. So Rachel and Sammy are both in our Emerald group. They're crushing it. Just exciting times. Yay! I'm so excited.
Yay,
My
me
mom
too.
actually just made me, she dropped off my mask. She's like,
Aw.
I told her how it's getting weird. Like now, like if you go out in public right now, you're the weirdo if you're not wearing a mask. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And so that's been me. And I'm like, Mom, it's getting kind of, kind of uncomfortable. So I'm really glad she made me that. But yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So okay. Like if anyone doesn't have any questions, I guess I'll let you guys go. This is like the fastest call we've ever had. Like, oh my God. Crazy. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.